It's time for school.
Adapted over as long as we've been on the planet to actually look at starvation. So what ends up happening
My symptoms, which were textbook symptoms, central chest pain, nausea, sweating, and pain down my left arm.
And it causes a turbine to turn that creates electricity. And then it goes to the next dam and the next dam. Well, that's something very similar to what happens in the mitochondria. These high energy electrons go to these proteins called the electron transport chain. Think of these as like a chain of dams.
Making sure that we have pan-coronavirus vaccines. The virus is going to continue to evolve. It's already told us this. It's already been telling us this for 4 years. I'm going to continue to evolve.
They found that the false information spread up to 6 times faster. And obviously we know why that is, because if it sounds more revolutionary, it's more groundbreaking, it's something new, it's more exciting for people to latch onto, and they're more likely to comment, to like, to share it. Whereas something that's sensible and rooted in evidence typically is not brand new.
Is there a link here between IBS and fibromyalgia? And the answer is yes. And the reason for this is shared pathophysiology.
But we know that as you age, your microbiome becomes less diverse in general. Now, you can do things probably to improve that, but we know that as you age, it becomes less diverse.
What's changed since 1970 when the prevalence of type 2 diabetes was less than 2%? Our food, right? More than 50% of the calories Canadians eat are ultra processed.
Bacteria that is so beneficial, and we know it works, and we know exactly in what dose it works, and then we have lots of research. But then there's another company that takes that particular strain.
It's just really the study of how a person's genetic makeup influences kind of their response to different medications.
Probiotics that can actually mimic the statin and keep it from working when it connects with the cell. And some people just seem to have more than they should have.
Chasing those promises, like eat this capsule, you'll be fine. If you're going to put it into your body, at least do some research from some credible places. And you guys have done a great job with this series, so evidence-based. And what that means is that we've looked at it properly. Like all the medications and the types of surgeries we do has been tested. And so whenever you put something into your body, just make sure it's been tested.
Drugs that are considered bioequivalent are based on the active pharmaceutical ingredient. The excipients or the extra filler non-medicinal ingredients between brands are not regulated. And so you can have a wildly different list of excipients or non-medicinal ingredients in a generic formulation compared to the original brand name product.